It's the first full day of spring, and you need to think about gardening or other plans to secure your food future. This isn't doom and gloom to ruin your day. This is the reality of the world I currently live on. And if you're watching this from anywhere on planet Earth, it's the reality of your world too. So I'm going to get cozy and connect the dots for you. Why don't you get cozy, sit back, and hear the reasons why times are about to get a little tougher. For 20 years, I was a college lecturer in environmental science and biology. I have a bachelor's and a master's in environmental science. I've had my name in big fat textbooks on conservation biology out of the University of California Press. I've published in journals. I've edited college textbooks on chapters such as soils. And that's where today's story begins. But first, let me explain a little bit about the discipline of environmental science. Environmental science isn't doom and gloom. Environmental science is a problem-solving science. Much like your doctor, you go to your doctor with a problem. He diagnoses your problem, asks your cat to contribute to the problem. So environmental science starts with questions. What is the problem? Why is it a problem? How long has it been a problem? What are some solutions to solve the problem? How can we implement those solutions? So that's where we're going today. Now, in a previous shorty, I talked about food inflation, the fact that you need a small loan to enjoy a garden salad today with lettuce up 15% year over year, tomatoes up over 5% year over year. Some of that is due to climate change and bad weather in California and Arizona. The rest is due to Trump's tariffs. These foods this time of year are imported from Mexico, and tariffs are being paid. But the problem now is getting much, much deeper. The soils in America's agribusiness section are impoverished. They are stripped, they are nutrient deprived. And every year, it's depending upon the equivalent of steroids to pump them up and get them to produce the food to feed our country. That steroid comes in the form of petroleum-based fertilizers. And that's not just in America, that's all around the globe. These petroleum-based fertilizers are coming from liquefied natural gas, or LNG. The bulk of which comes out of the Ras Laffan facilities in Qatar. Iran's recent bombings of that facility have greatly crippled it. Now, just repair it and get it up and running. Well, according to my sources, there's one company that builds the equipment to keep that facility up and running. And it's going to be anywhere from 3 to 5 years to restore it to its capabilities. That's going to lead to a shortage of liquefied natural gas around the globe, which is going to lead to greater prices and shortages in the fertilizers needed to keep American agribusiness functioning. It's a scary scenario, but again, this isn't all about doom and gloom. We've identified the problem, why it exists, how it exists, how long it has existed, and now we need to think about practical solutions. I wasn't lying in the beginning when I said, think about gardening. Even if it's just some potted tomatoes on your deck, growing herbs in a window that gets a lot of light. Anything that you're using on a regular basis, if you can grow it and produce it at home, you're better off. You're securing your food chain. Other options: get involved with a CSA. That's Community Sponsored Agriculture. They're available in your area. There's websites you can go to. What is community supported agriculture? CSAs are farms that have enrolled into this program. And what you can do is basically buy a share of that farm. During the growing season, you will get your share of the foods that they produce. This isn't agribusiness. This is mom and pop family farms. These are located in your region. They'll have pickup points or drop-off points once a week for you to get your groceries. They're not going to be dependent upon petrochemicals to artificially enhance their soils. It's going to be food touched by real people living in your communities. They're a great way to go, and I highly recommend it. I'll put a link in the comments at the end of this video. And while I'm pointing down, if you like the content of what you're hearing, please punch the like and subscribe button. I've been doing a lot of shorts so far just to get visibility, and now it's time to start taking a little bit deeper dive into videos such as this. You know, there isn't going to be a national solution to the coming price increase and potential shortages in our food supply. And we've already been dealing with long-term massive inflation in ground beef and the beef industry, again, because of climate change and reductions in the size of the beef herd in America to levels not seen since 1940, when the population of the United States was 140 million people, not the 330 million people it is today. And there's a simple reason why your beef is so expensive. Hey, be the captain of your ship. Control your destiny. Don't sit back and bitch and moan and let other people blame issues on other people. Here's some solid, positive steps you can take. Get together with your neighbors. Start a little community garden in your backyard. You grow this, I'll grow that. We'll share when they become ripe, when it's time to harvest. There are many things you can do, and I recommend that you start. So this has been another episode of Out of Darkness, located here in the bowels of the Heart of Darkness Institute. And these are tough times, and they're about to get a lot tougher. That is the sad reality. And again, I'm living it with you. So we're all in this together. And together, we'll get through.